Well, hello there. Today's video is a special video, and it's made for one of our subscribers who reached out to me on Instagram after she unfortunately had her luggage lost by her airline and was standing in Charles de Gaulle Airport with the clothes on her back and only her handbag, and she was heading out to a tour the next morning.
Hi there. Have you ever had your luggage lost by the airlines? Well, many of us have. Many of us have been traveling and you do not have access to your luggage. They can't find it. And maybe it's going to take several days or several weeks for them to locate your luggage. So what happens when you're on a trip of a lifetime or a very important business trip and you can't find your luggage? How do you handle it? What do you do? Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about what I have done when I've had my luggage lost and some kind of preparatory steps to take at the beginning when you even start your travels to prepare just in case. So my name is Natalie. I started this channel because I'm talking about my experiences with travel and with packing, and as you can probably see behind me, another capsule wardrobe. So my trip, when my luggage was lost, I was working in Chicago and my luggage was actually lost for 4 weeks. I had finished my trip and was already home when my luggage was thankfully returned to me, but I had to work while I was in Chicago and I really didn't know what to do at that time. I wasn't really experienced with capsule wardrobes, and I was in the older style of dressing where you have to have outfits already kind of arranged and a pair of pants with a top, and you're wearing different things every day and not necessarily mixing and matching. So I had quite a time because it was really difficult to have to run out and do some shopping. What you see behind me is actually a capsule wardrobe that I put together literally on the fly in about 2 hours period of time. And I want to kind of talk through a little bit of a formula here to show you how you too could put together a capsule wardrobe. Now, I did thrifting because I love thrift shopping, and I was able to find several nice thrift shops in the city where I'm traveling right now. So I literally ran into a local thrift store, and then I ran into a more national thrift store that I was more familiar with and that I knew I could kind of buzz through there fairly quickly. Now, when I am thrift shopping, or even if I'm walking into a Nordstrom's or a Neiman Marcus or a Dillard's, I'm looking for basics and I'm looking for classics because those are the easiest things that you can actually work with to create an amazing capsule wardrobe. So let's first talk about your travel outfit. Now, that's really the base of all of this. What I'm wearing on the plane will serve as my kind of base outfit, and then I can mix and match those pieces with anything else I buy. So I have a dark denim jacket. I was wearing a white tank top and a black pair of trousers. And of course, my Chico's silver, gold, and gray and white striped scarf was my airplane outfit. Now, when you have a pair of black pants, of course, you can kind of wear those with just about anything. And the same goes for a white tank top. That's super versatile. Now, if you're going into colder weather, maybe not. But let's say we're in summertime and even spring, this would be appropriate. And then the denim jacket is perfect in just about any weather. Now, I also had a pair of shoes. So a pair of walking shoes and the pair of half socks that I was wearing. And this was my camisole that I'm wearing underneath my tank top. In my personal item. So anytime you're traveling, even if it's carry-on only, obviously if it's one bag travel, that's even scarier if they try to take your bag. But when I've had my bag taken, it's not because I checked it. It's a lot of times because they've required us to check the bag. You may have even experienced this where they want to gate check your bag. And if you're flying on an airline like Allegiant, where your luggage isn't being changed and you're not going through a different airport, there's not as much of a chance that your luggage is going to be lost. But if you're flying a flight where you have to get off at multiple airports, that's a little scary. So I recommend that you pack at least a change of clothes or a change of underclothes in your personal item. So if you have a backpack or a tote bag that you're carrying with you and you're putting under the seat, that's where I would recommend having another change of those clothes, just in case you're stranded or your luggage is lost. At least you have clean underclothes. So in that case, I would also, and I do pack this, I usually pack a black bra and a nude bra or camisole, one of each color. And in this case, this would be my second. So I would have a second camisole that has a built-in bra. And this gives me a little bit of versatility that you'll see behind me, and as well as a change of underwear. So I would also have my underwear with me and a second pair of socks. That would be packed in my personal item bag in like a packing cube. Travel Tips by Lori, she always talks about putting them in a small packing cube, a change of clothes or a change of underclothes, and putting it in the very bottom of your bag like a book. And I totally agree with that. And it's very helpful to just have that second set just in case. Now, I'm going to walk you through how I was able to, in just a couple of hours, literally running into 2 different stores, being able to look for specific pieces. And the way I did that was starting with, I knew I had a black pair of pants. So if I had this black pair of pants, I knew that I would want to match the black pants with other items. So obviously black goes with just about anything, and knowing that I only have my one pair of shoes, a black pair of shoes. So my next thought was that having a pair of jeans or a pair of cropped jeans like these are would be absolutely perfect. And that's what I was able to find, thankfully. So I have 2 pairs of pants now. The other thing I'm looking for when I'm going into any store is I'm looking for natural fabrics. And I know a lot of people have commented, I can't believe you're in Florida and you're wearing, jackets or you're wearing scarves or whatever. When you go indoors in Florida, it's quite cold in many of the places. And in the hotel rooms, it's also quite cold if you're not the one making the changes in the air conditioning. So with that in mind, just being covered helps me because I'm cold-natured. I found this really wonderful Maggie London 2-piece set. So it's very similar to like a cardigan set, but this is made from silk. So the tank top is actually 100% silk, and then the jacket is a sheer silk fabric. And so you can even wear the tank top by itself. You can wear it with this covering. You could also wear it with this jacket, right? And then adding a little bit more pattern can also be fun. I could have also just gotten a black t-shirt, but I happened to find this White House Black Market sweater and this short and 3/4 sleeve black cardigan. It's a shorter one and it only goes to here. And this, of course, can be worn also with the black pants. And my last 2 items is more of an either or, I would say. And these 2 items are sheer. And so I could wear this with the white tank top underneath it. That would actually be cute. I can also wear it with my camisole underneath, and I'm not being exposed or inappropriate. And then the same goes for this sheer top. You know, this also I could wear with the camisole underneath. I could wear this with the white tank top underneath. So I went from not having anything to wear to now having a complete capsule wardrobe that I was able to purchase in less than 2 hours. Now, with something like this, you don't have to buy both pieces. You could just buy one or the other, something similar. But again, thinking that I'm in Florida, thinking that this is still summertime, having something where at least my arm is covered, but I'm cool because this is natural fabric, this is cotton. And then the jeans, very comfortable for this weather. Now, let me show you how I put this capsule wardrobe together. So this would have been my airport and was my travel outfit for this particular trip. So using this outfit as my base, I have on my black trousers. I think these are Calvin Klein. This is a Gap denim jacket because I love interior pockets for wallets or cell phones, which are great. And my white Chico's tank top that is a little bit more modestly cut, so the straps are a little bit wider and they tend not to show bra straps. And then I have my trusty travel scarf as well. And again, all of these items that I'm traveling with, that was my base outfit, go with the other items that I purchased for my capsule wardrobe. So let's dive into how I'm able to kind of mix and match these things. I did want to mention that I did forget to show this black silk tank top. This is also included in this capsule wardrobe. It is typically folded very tiny in the bottom of my bag with my extra underclothes. So that this black tank top will include in this small capsule wardrobe, and I will show you how that works in. I am wearing my black walking shoes, and again, if your luggage was lost, you probably wouldn't have time to go find another pair of shoes. You may end up only being able to wear the shoes that you brought with you. And so that's also important when you're trying to kind of think through what type of bottom would look nice with this pair of shoes. So in my case, I know the trousers or jeans looks fine with that. I could probably get away with wearing this with a dress or a skirt, but I didn't find any of that when I was running through and just trying to grab a few things to put together this capsule. So this is what I'm working with. I have 2 bottoms and I have 8 tops or toppers. So, and actually I do want to show you, we'll choose between one of these 2. So if I had a dressy occasion to attend, maybe a cocktail party, something like that, I would probably select this as my wild card piece. If I was just maybe vacationing or something like that, I might choose this particular piece. But these are more layering pieces. You know, obviously I'm going to wear something underneath this. I'm not wearing this in public like this. And even this is a bit sheer to wear unless you have a camisole underneath. So these 2 items are kind of the wild card and pick one. And then that black tank top makes up my 10th item. And what I have figured based on the try-on session that I did, I could easily come up with more than 20 outfits with the 10 items. That's just with 2 bottoms. Now, if I had jewelry with me, if I had a second pair of shoes, that changes the game entirely, because then that doubles or triples your outfit combinations. The possibilities are endless with a really great capsule wardrobe, because honest to goodness, you could really travel for months on end and maybe, sure, buy a scarf, buy a top that you like, or a fun skirt or a dress, you know, when you're traveling into a different country. Or maybe if there's a mall like there is here right across the street. So first of all, this is my travel outfit. Now, you can take this outfit and change it up by adding this black cardigan. And this is a Ruby Road Favorites, and it's a petite, it's a medium. And I have a mirror here. So I feel comfortable in this. It doesn't have pockets, but it is just a little kind of bolero, I guess, and it's fairly loose, which I also like because my top is fairly close fitting. My pants or trousers are also quite tight fitting. So I like to have something that's a little bit loose over top so that it doesn't feel quite as revealing, if that makes sense. And this still looks great with the shoes that I have on. So next, I have the silk Maggie London. This is also a petite. This is a size 12. And I'm guessing by the label that this is kind of vintage, a little bit vintage. Maybe an 80s or a 90s piece, but I still love it. I think this is just so classic and timeless. Now, again, this still looks great with my shoes. I'm not having to change my shoes, and I don't feel like I lost my luggage. Like, I feel really good in this. I feel confident in this. I feel comfortable. I might even be able to add this scarf in here. If I was going out at night, I could probably add this scarf as well. I won't, again, because of this microphone. So you can see how it really, just having a different topper really changes the look. Now, let me show you what this looks like with the wildcard pieces. So if I happen to have a belt with me, which I don't with my travel outfit, but this might be a thought of making sure I pack a belt. So this completely kind of changes the look of what it was initially. So it was more of like a long tunic. Now it is belted like this, and watch how I can add the denim jacket. Now I'm going to put on the second wildcard piece. Again, this is how you kind of play with the clothes that you have and kind of morph things into different outfits. So let's just take a look and see what it looks like with the denim jacket with this. I like this a lot more with the denim jacket with it, but I also am a person who tends to be cold natured, so I like layering my clothing. So this always feels a little bit more comfortable to me, but I still think looks great. But now let's take a look with how this would look without the white tank top. Okay, I'm wearing the nude camisole with the white tank top. So I think this is pretty exposed for me. Like, I would not wear this with the nude camisole. However, I would absolutely wear it with the black one. And initially when I tried this on, I had the black camisole underneath and it was perfect. So I would totally wear this to a cocktail party or go out one evening wearing this with the black camisole. I want, just for giggles, to see what this looks like. So this is kind of lace on lace, but this isn't bad either. And again, imagining that I have the black camisole underneath, this would be great to be able to go to dinner or to go have drinks. I would not feel uncomfortable with this at all. I have two more tops to show you with the black pants, and then we're going to change up the jeans and show you those. There is nothing like wearing real silk. I absolutely love this. This is so luscious. It feels so nice. I feel like I could easily wear this, to dinner. I could wear it to a business meeting. And that's actually one of the reasons that I selected this little set, because it had more business vibes, or, more classic, more structured vibes than anything else that I selected. Some of the other things were more sporty. So I really kind of ran the gamut on this particular capsule wardrobe, because there isn't a particular theme per se, other than everything is kind of black, white, gray, and denim. But I love these together. The look is great, and it still looks great with this one pair of shoes. These are the things that you're thinking about as you're putting your capsule together. This is how you extend your wardrobe, is by mixing and matching with changing up a pair of shoes, by changing up maybe the topper that you're wearing. So look how this can go from a business meeting, or maybe a dinner. I could wear with this as well, just as another outfit piece. This looks a little bit more business also, but again, it works, it's possible. But you can also make it a little bit more sporty by wearing the denim jacket with it. Trying not to knock the microphone there. So I could still even wear this on a travel day, and it would be totally fine. So now let's take one more peek at the black and white sweater that I picked up and see how that looks. So I really, really like this sweater. This is from White House Black Market, and it is such a classic style. Something that looks really great on my figure is a cap sleeve. I work with my arms, and I always feel like I have these bringing my guns to the table, but I feel more feminine when I have on a cut sleeve that's like this. And it looks great with the black pants. It still looks really cute with these shoes. Now, if I needed to have a jacket, if I was going indoors, or it was a cool evening, this would still look great with that. Still looks great with the shoes. And I could wear the denim jacket as well. So I think you're probably getting the idea and understanding of kind of how you're able to morph different outfits, different pieces of clothing, and to kind of get different looks without really sacrificing style, whether it's your personal style or trying to look nice and be appropriate in whatever environment that you happen to be in. So let me change into the jeans now, and let's look at how the denim works with these same outfits, which is now doubling the outfits that I just showed you. Okay, so I really love these crop denim jeans. These are Gap. I think they still look great with the shoes that I'm wearing. And they're kind of a medium to dark wash denim, which I also am a real fan of. Now, I don't have to be matchy. I think with denim, I really do like kind of mixing up the colors of denim a little bit, but I think they look great together. And so you can see how nice this looks. This is cute for something that's more casual, but I can also add this topper if I needed to, if I were chilly, if I'm going to be indoors. And this is, I think, versatile enough, this little cardigan, that it looks nice even with the denim jeans. And even though it's still a little bit cropped, it still looks nice with this outfit. Still looks great with the shoes. I don't feel frumpy or uncomfortable or like I'm trying too hard to make an outfit work. I feel like this is really, really a great look and a pretty easy transition. Imagine if I had on this black tank top, which is 100% silk. I could also wear it with this Maggie London piece, right? I can still wear that nicely. I could still wear this with my denim jacket, and I could wear it with the black cardigan I just put on. And of course, the white tank top could nicely go with these jeans. Could also go with this jacket. And could also go with the denim jacket, just like it did in the beginning when I showed you how everything went together with the black pants. I hope this helps. In the interest of trying to keep this video fairly tight and not overly long, I'm not going to try on the black tank top with all of these other things. But I think you can see how, number one, if you know your body type, if you know your body, if you know what you look good in, if you know the things that you like and the styles you like, that's where it makes this fairly simple. And this is a muscle. You know, I've built this packing muscle and this capsule wardrobe muscle over time. But I feel like that there are some real basics. You know, for example, in this case, I basically bought 7 other items of clothing to go with the 3 that I was wearing on the airplane. So with that in mind, I knew that of the 7 items that I purchased, I had this top. Oh, it's on the floor. I had this top and I had the lace top, and I told you that I would pick one. Like, this is a wild card item, and I would pick one of these to wear. But for the sake of counting and only having 10 items, right, I would have picked one of those 2 and then 6 other items. One of those 6 items was definitely going to be a bottom of some sort. So if you have 2 bottoms, and that could be a skirt, a pair of shorts, a pair of jeans, crop pants, whatever you want. But if you have 2 bottoms and you have 3 tops, that automatically gives you 6 outfits. And then if you have a denim jacket, if you have a cardigan, if you have another topper, then that expands the wardrobe even more. So then the 6 items become, or 6 outfits become 18 outfits, as long as they all go together. Some of this requires trying on. Because I've been doing this so long and I know what fits and I know the styles that work with my body, all I have with me is a measuring tape usually, and I'll just kind of go in, I measure the waist, I measure the bust, and then I'm sticking to brands that I already know. And I can recommend that kind of across the board. Now, if you're in Europe, obviously it's going to be a little different. If you land in Italy and your luggage is lost, then what do? Then you're going for basics. You're going for simple tops or a simple t-shirt, a pair of denim pants, maybe a skirt. In Italy, you could find a beautiful cotton or linen dress. A shift dress would be wonderful, because if you have a denim jacket and maybe another cardigan, oh my goodness, the possibilities then are endless. Because if you're traveling with the black pair of pants that I started with, which is more of like a cigarette pant, right? A very trim trouser. You can even wear the black pants with a shift dress on a cooler morning. So there's all sorts of ways that you can kind of mix up a wardrobe, but be able to stick with some basics that will allow you to survive your trip. Now, another thing I should mention is a lot of airlines do offer reimbursement. If they lose your luggage, they cannot find it, they cannot get it to you. Most airlines do offer reimbursement. Also, if you have your travel insurance will pay for your shopping trip. So save your receipts and make sure that you have those so that you could submit those for reimbursement. You definitely don't want to be caught somewhere without luggage and an entire trip planned. So hopefully what I've shown you today will kind of help you formulate in your mind kind of what would I do if I were put in that situation? Maybe what should I start carrying in my personal item just in case my luggage was lost? You would hate to have a 3-week trip planned, for example, and just not have any clothing or not, have access to any of your toiletries. So making sure that you pack your personal item thoughtfully and well is hugely important. I'm so excited that we've reached 1,000 subscribers, and now that's going to enable me to continue making more and more videos. So if you've lost your luggage, please put in the comments below what you did and how you survived your situation without your luggage, without your clothing, without your toiletries, and maybe even if you have tricks up your sleeve of how to survive a situation like that. Thanks for being here, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.